You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And this afternoon, it's a big one. It's the Badger East Conference Championship game. The Golden Beavers getting set to host the Silver Eagles of Monona Grove. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse. And I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Ninja, a.k.a. Justin Wilski. Kyra Wilski is my radio engineer back at the 1430 ESPN studios. And we welcome you to this simulcast, which is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Welcome into our John Deere pregame show. As always, brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. We're just minutes away from tip-off, and this should be a dandy. This is a rematch of last year's Badger East Conference Championship game. Last year, Beaver Dam went to Monona Grove and earned a 54-50 victory. This is also a rematch of a game that was played much more recently, and that was these two teams got together back in January. In fact, that was on January 19th in Monona Grove, and the Silver Eagles won that game in overtime, 65-58. Now, that game was tied at 56 at the end of regulation. Monona Grove outscored Beaver Dam 9-2 in the overtime and ended up getting the victory in the extra session. So the last two times these teams have played, it's been awfully close. You had the overtime game I just mentioned. You had the 4-point Beaver Dam win in last year's conference title game. Both of these teams are ranked in Division II according to WisSports.net. Beaver Dam this week is ranked number 5 in D2. And Monona Grove is number 9 in that same ranking. Beaver Dam is 20-3 on the year. Monona Grove is 19-3 on the year. Monona Grove is 14-0 in Badger East Conference games. Beaver Dam 13-1. And I just told you who the only loss in conference was to. That was this Silver Eagles team. So this promises to be a lot of fun tonight. Of course, this game was supposed to have been played back on Thursday night, but because of the wintry weather that we had on Thursday, Monona Grove called off school that day, and initially it looked like they might still play the game that evening, but by mid-afternoon or so on Thursday, they decided to err on the side of caution as though snow was coming down at a pretty good clip, and they decided to move it to today. But here we are, the final tune-up before the WIAA playoffs begin next week, and a final tune-up, that's probably a little light. That's putting it mildly, as we said. This is for a conference championship. Beaver Dam, since 2010, has won 12 conference championships. A win today would give them number 13 since 2010. Now, again, there was a couple of years ago where there was no official conference champion because of the COVID, but other than that, it's been over a decade of dominance for Beaver Dam, starting, of course, back in their days in the Wisconsin Little 10 Conference and now in the Badger Conference. I mean, we'll see what happens here today, but that is just, I guess no matter what happens today, that is just a mind-boggling stat. It's kind of tough to wrap your head around. That's how good this Beaver Dam program has been and for how long they've been that good, as they have won a conference title. Every year there's been a conference title on the line since 2010. Looking for lucky number 13 today. Right now, we're going to step aside, but when we continue our John Deere pregame show, up next, you'll hear comments from Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Right now, we'll step aside for a 2.5-minute break. We're back in 2.5 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere pregame show inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Conference championship game, Tim, and there's always a lot of anticipation for a game of this magnitude, but maybe even more so because obviously it was postponed from Thursday. So did that affect your preparation, or maybe was it a help to your preparation that you had a few extra days?
We felt pretty prepared going into Thursday, but it did give us a couple extra days to kind of go over everything again. So, we feel like we've done a good job preparing. Now we just got to go out and perform. No, you just basically practice on Thursday instead of playing. Practice yesterday instead of, a different kind of practice getting ready for tournament. And then, we didn't practice this morning we had a walkthrough, but we didn't have a normal practice getting ready for tournament, so we got ready for today's game.
Were they good practices? Obviously, a lot of times you play the way you practice.
Well, beginning of the week we went pretty hard. Obviously we kind of brought it back a little bit, and then you kind of go from a training aspect where we would have maybe not gone so crazy, before the game. Where if we wouldn't have played it, we would have played Thursday. We would have gone a little bit harder Friday and Saturday. But yeah, they were productive. I feel like we're in the right spot. Like I said, I feel like we're prepared. Now we just got to go out and do what we do.
Well, you played these guys before, so Monona Grove is no stranger, and obviously you played them down at their place a couple of weeks back. Lost that one in overtime. What adjustments do you make going into this rematch?
Yeah, they're a tough team, really good. A lot of different kids who can score. A couple big things. We just got to do a better job stopping there. They're a pretty good fast break team, and we also just got to do a better job not fouling. So those are probably our two main things defensively. Just a few different matchups, really. But otherwise, we thought we had a good game plan. We just didn't execute it quite well enough. Offensively, we need to take care of the ball a little bit better, and hopefully we can put the ball in the basket a few more times, especially from the foul line where they really they got us by 16 points from the foul line. So it's just a little bit of everything, kind of the same story all year. We feel like we're a better team from when we played them last time. I'm sure they feel they're a better team as well. So like I said, it's just going out and who can ever have the better game today.
You mentioned to me off the air, I think the word was transition. You said that's a big key today, isn't it?
It is. They're very good at it. Like I said, I think they had 8 hoops against us the first game in transition. So our job is to slow them down a little bit and not let them get those hoops. And that's where they get a lot of their baskets is by getting out and running. And they have good guard play that gets them to those players. So we got to make sure we get back. So there will be some discussions pretty early if that happens to us tonight. I think last game was a little weird too. We got off to such a good start. We're up 11-0. And I don't know, I want to say our kids relaxed, but all of a sudden it turned into a tie game. And I think our kids are just like, oh, what the heck just happened? So hopefully we just understand that every single second matters. We're going to have to play our best and be very focused for every moment of the game.
Well, I think we've talked about this before. Here we are, last game, last tune-up, I guess, if you will, before the WIA postseason. You like where the team's sitting, trending in the right direction in your mind?
Yeah, it's such a different feel to this because this is the conference championship game. So, tournament's like, we got a conference championship game. So I would say that's our big thing right now is getting ready for this. We got a good team, I believe. I believe we do a lot of things right. I believe there's things that we can keep on improving on. Hopefully we did that this week, and we'll continue to do it in the next week, and hopefully the week after that, and the week after that as well. But it's just one of those things for a lot of our kids, especially since we have as many young kids to do. This is all a new experience to them, and there's such differences between playing youth basketball and playing high school basketball. Just the amount of scouting and film preparation and teams knowing who you are and those type of things. So yeah, it's a totally different adjustment for a lot of kids, and they're picking up on a lot of things. They're learning a lot. Our older kids who've been here, they're excited for another opportunity to do something special.
Well, I was thinking about this on the drive over here. If you get the win today, that's 13 conference titles since 2010. To me, that's just a mind-boggling number. Do you ever step back, Tim, and do you think about that, and does it kind of blow your mind a little bit too?
I appreciate all of them. Every year's a fun year, and everyone along the way, I certainly appreciate. And certainly, while I'm coaching, I want each group to have that feeling. So for me, I still have the same butterflies I had from back in 2010 when we got our first one. Things don't change for us, and you want each group to have that opportunity. So we don't talk a lot about that part of it. We just talk about, this is Monona Grove today, and we got to win this game today. All the other stuff kind of takes care of itself. So it's not, we haven't brought something up like that even once this year.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, Tim. I wish you and the girls a lot of luck. Thanks, as always, for your time. Do appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back for more of the John Deere pregame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under $40,000, and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
Welcome back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Just a few moments away from the tip of the Badger East Conference Championship game, Beaver Dam and Monona Grove. Beaver Dam 20-3, Monona Grove 19-3. Both teams are ranked in the top 10 in Division II. They played on January 19th. Monona Grove winning in overtime. Last year, Beaver Dam won at Monona Grove to claim the conference championship. So here we go, another round between the Silver Eagles and the Golden Beavers. This should be a dandy. Be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Now we'll pause for the national anthem. Star Spangled Banner here at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Let's give you the starting lineups for this game, and we'll start with the visiting Silver Eagles from Monona Grove, coached by Bree Murphy. And they will start Brooklyn Tortorisi. She is a junior, along with Carson Nelson, a junior. Taylor Moreau is a senior. Abby Inda, a junior, and rounding out the starting five for the Silver Eagles is Tia Justice. She is a junior. So again, for the Silver Eagles, it's Brooklyn Tortorisi, Carson Nelson, Taylor Moreau, Abby Inda, and Tia Justice getting the start. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Chase, and they will start at guard Maddie Kinsey, 5'10" senior, along with Bella A. Stryker, a 5'10" senior, and Natea Donaldson, a 5'10" freshman. Forwards are Gabby Wilkie, a 6'2" junior, along with Riley Zarnecki, 5'10" junior. Again, for Beaver Dam, Maddie Kinsey, Bella A. Stryker, Taya Donaldson, Gabby Wilkie, and Riley Zarnecki getting the start. For those of you on the radio side that can't see it, we've got Monona Grove in dark blue jerseys and shorts tonight with some silver numbers and trim. And for Beaver Dam, they're in the customary home white jerseys and shorts with the green numbers and the green and gold trim. In the first half of play, Beaver Dam goes right to left as I see it, and that means Monona Grove goes left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV video screen. Send me an email during the broadcast. I'd love to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com is where you can send that message. sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. I'd love to hear from you. We always make our broadcasts interactive and fun. And feel free to drop us a message. The email box will be open all day. Of course, this is going to be part one of our doubleheader. We've got a hockey playoff game coming up later today. Beaver Dam boys hosting Cedarburg 7:30 tonight. That'll be on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Brooklyn Tortorisi will jump it at center for the Silver Eagles, and Gabby Wilkie will do the honors for the Golden Beavers. A pair of number ones out there at the center circle. We're just waiting for the pregame announcements to finish up here because the girls are standing out there. They're ready to go. They were ready to go on Thursday. And, of course, this game got postponed because of the weather on Thursday. But here we go. Beaver Dam and Monona Grove once again. There's the whistle. Ball's up in the air. Beaver Dam controls the tap. This game's underway. And here we go for a Badger East Conference title. Maddie Kinsey being guarded closely by Carson Nelson. Feeds Zarnecki at the free throw line. Out to Maddie on the right side. Down to the corner. There's Donaldson with it. Taya Donaldson up to A striker. And now cross court near side for Kinsey. Whips it back to Donaldson on the right elbow. And now giving it to Maddie Kinsey. Over to A striker. Opening few seconds of play here. Carson Nelson guarding Kinsey. She gets rid of it to Donaldson near the top of the arc. Out to Gabby Wilkie, left side, 3-ball, and it's good for Gabby. Gabby Wilkie with a triple to start the scoring today. 3-0 Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're 48 seconds into the game. This is Taylor Moreau kicking it out, and actually a pass intended for Tortorisi. It was knocked loose, and a scramble for it, and a nice job by Riley Zarnecki to force that loose, and they called a jump ball. Now it belongs to Monona Grove. Beaver Dam got the opening tap, so they get the arrow here. But yeah, back to Gabby Wilkie. I was talking to assistant coach Dan Hallman of Beaver Dam before the game, and he said, she's a difference maker, and I said, yes, she is. There's a reason she's going to go to South Dakota for her college ball, and a Division I recruit. And there's a pass intercepted. Donaldson back the other way. Off the turnover. Sidesteps the defender. Shot off the rim. It's no good. And Abby Inda has the rebound. Back the other way comes Inda. One-handed pass to Tortorisi. Working that right side. Guarded there by Zarnecki. Beaver Dam in man-to-man D. And we've got a foul right there. A minute and 20 seconds gone here in the opening stanza. It's a 3-0 score in favor of Beaver Dam. And first foul of the game called on Zarnecki. And this is Nelson driving. Shoots over the defender and scores as she falls down. Carson Nelson makes it a 3-2 game in favor of the Golden Beavers. There's a steal in the backcourt. Kinsey got stripped by Nelson, and she'll take it in for a layup, and just like that, it's 4-3. Monona Grove on top on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Up the near wing side comes A striker. She's going to take it baseline, off bounce shot, hit the side of the backboard. And the loose change grabbed by Tia Justice, and she gives it to Inda. Behind the back dribble, Inda working up the floor, guarded by A striker all the way. Now Nelson has it out on the right wing side. And a little hesitation move. Now she's into the lane. Nelson, left side, puts on the brakes, sends it to Tortorisi. Right side goes down low. Count the layup and a foul. Brooklyn Tortorisi with an and one. It is 6-3. Monona Grove and Tortorisi will head to the line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. She averages around 11 points a game, 73.9% from the free throw line. And the free throw is up. The free throw is good. About 5 rebounds and a couple of assists per game as well. Good player, Brooklyn Tortorisi. She's a junior. 7-3 now in favor of Monona Grove. It's a 7-0 run. Beaver Dam had the early 3-0 lead. Now a 7-0 run for Monona Grove. 2.5 minutes gone by in the opening half at the Fieldhouse. Settle back in. Glad you're with us today. Saturday afternoon. Conference title on the line. Wilkie pass was tipped and stolen. Back the other way comes Inda. Out to Tortorisi. She's into the lane. Now jump stop. Puts a shot up. It's no good from about 14 feet away. And there was a whistle, and looks like we are going the other way. This is going to go on the Silver Eagles. Tia Justice called for her first of the day, and it's the first team foul of the afternoon for the visitors. We're just about 3 minutes in. 7-3. Monona Grove on top. Right now, Beaver Dam with the rock, working right to left as I see it. This is Donaldson, top of the silo. On the dribble, backing up a little bit. Inda guarding her. Donaldson, the defender fell down. She's going to spot for a three, and that rainbow three is no good. Offensive board, Zarnecki. Back to Donaldson, into the lane, and they will call an offensive foul on Donaldson. as the defender Nelson stood in to take the charge. So it's going to go back to the Silver Eagles. First personal on Donaldson. Still 7-3 at the moment, and here is Nelson. Down low on the right side, shoots over the rim, it's no good. And the rebound for Gabby Wilkie, giving it to Kinsey. Lob pass left side, deep three, A-striker. It's over the rim, it's no good. Out of bounds, it'll go back to Monona Grove. Riley Zarnecki arguing that Tia Justice might have gotten a fingertip on it on the way out, and they say, nope, didn't happen. Carly Lappin checks in for Beaver Dam, 5'8" senior. Aspen Abel is in, 5'10" freshman. Shea Ashley. Shea Marie is a 5'6" freshman. Here is a three ball. It is good from the top of the bubble. Tia Justice from downtown. 10-3, Monona Grove. So it's a 10-0 run for the Silver Eagles after Beaver Dam got the first bucket. We're about 4 minutes into the first half. Aspen Abel giving it to Lappin. Back to A-striker. And now cross court for Ashley's. They're just playing catch up top right now. Here's Lappin between the circles. Giving it to A-striker. Deep NBA three. It's over the rim, too strong. And the rebound's out of bounds. Last touch by Beaver Dam. Abel tried to save it, got tripped up and fell down. And so it'll go back to the Silver Eagles again. They're on a 10-0 run right now. In the midst of that, they were down 3-0 early. Gabby Wilkie got that three to get things started, and it's been all Silver Eagles since. There's a drive by Nelson going right baseline and missed the shot. Weak side, there's Wilkie for a defensive rebound. Here's Ashley flying ahead. Now let's traffic go by. Out to Wilkie. Deep three. Got it! Gabby Wilkie with her second trifecta. Badly needed bucket. That ends the 10-0 run. It's now 10-6 in favor of Monona Grove. Here on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 13:09 left until intermission. Justice out on that left elbow. Underhands it to Nelson. Nelson down low on the left side. Shot in. She uses the glass. Carson Nelson up to 6 points already. 12-6. The lead is at 6 for the Monona Grove with 12:49 and counting left to play until halftime. Lappin up high on the left. Inside the bubble. Now gives it to Ashley. Shea Marie into the lane. Puts on the brace. Nice pass over the shoulder. Abel missed the layup. Rebound tipped to Ashley. And she got bumped. Let's see what we got here. What a great over-the-shoulder pass that was to Abel by Ashley. I love that. And Inda picked up the foul for Monona Grove. Just getting some personnel set here. Aubrey Smith, a junior, checking in for the Silver Eagles. Inbounds pass goes to Ashley. A post lob. There's Wilkie. Fights through a double team and gets fouled on her way up. So Gabby Wilkie, 72.7% from the line, averages 14 points a game, 6 rebounds a game, and 3 assists per contest for Gabby, and the first free throw is good. So right now, Gabby Wilkie has all 7 points for the Golden Beavers, who are within 5. 12-7, Monona Grove on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. One more for Gabby. In and out. Rebound, Tortorisi. Silver Eagles with possession and a 5-point advantage. Nelson out to Justice. Into the lane she goes. Right side. Up off the rim. It won't go. Wilkie snares that rebound and gives it to Ashley. Now Shea Marie Ashley into the front court, trying to get away from Nelson. Whips it out to Kinsey on the right side over by the Silver Eagles bench. She's dancing between the circles now. Giving it to Natea Donaldson. Taya finds Abel out on the left elbow. Now up to Ashley again. Just under 12 minutes left in the half. And a 12-7 Monona Grove lead. Ashley open for three, not going to take it. Into the lane. Sidesteps the defender. Blocked by Justice, and she took it away. No, actually, I beg your pardon, it was Smith. Aubrey Smith with a block. And now Tortorisi giving it to Nelson again. Bounce pass into the block. There's Smith going against Wilkie, and Wilkie blocks her. And the ball deflected right to Donaldson. Yeah, Gabby can play defense. Now she'll spot up for three. That one is off the rim, no good. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by Taylor Moreau. Yeah, don't forget Gabby can play defense. I mean, she's a good offensive player, but there's Ashley knocking the ball out of the hands of Nelson, forcing the turnover. And now she'll let traffic clear and bring it across the midcourt stripe. Pass to the right side. Kinsey's out there in three-point land. She's guarded by Justice. We're 7 minutes into the game, 12-7. Monona Grove with the 5-point lead. Beaver Dam trying to cut into that deficit right here. 5-second count. And Beaver Dam has turned it over. And now we have subs coming in on both sides. Got our first email today. It says you were talking about Beaver Dam's conference record. Do you have total wins and losses since 2010? It has to be pretty impressive as well. Just wondering about that. Go Beavers from our friend Patrick Boyum. Patrick, I do not have that stat, but you're right. I mean, that would be an impressive number. If you, yeah, we're just talking conference titles, but you're talking overall records since 2010. I wish I had that in front of me. I'll have to look that up. Here's a shot, three-pointer. It's no good from the left side. Rebound for a striker off the miss by Moreau. And she brings it ahead. I guess I got some homework for the next game, don't I? Got to look that up. I'll try not to forget it. Here is Kinsey at the free throw line. Now backs up near the center circle. Sends it over to Riley Zarnecki. Emma Jolka had checked in for Beaver Dam, by the way. 5'6" freshman, seeing some action. Here's Zarnecki again. Now to Kinsey. Kinsey working the high right side. Man-to-man defense for Monona Grove. A striker stepped on the sideline in front of the Monona Grove bench. And good defense there by Delaney Bracken, a senior who had checked in, hassling a striker and causing the turnover. 10 minutes to go first half. 12-7 our score remains, with the Silver Eagles leading the Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Bad pass, intercepted. A striker off to the races. Layup at the end. No, she's fouled by Avery Tershman, a sophomore. She had just checked in. Tershman went back trying to get the block. They say she got body. And Bella A. Striker with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line with 9:48 remaining in the opening stanza. First of two for A. Striker, no good. Bella averages 12 a game, 68.8% from the free throw line. Pretty good three-point shooter, 34.6% from behind the arc. 2.3 rebounds, 1.9 assists per game for Bella. Second one, good. She got one of two. 12-8, so it's a 4-point Monona Grove lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And look out! There's a pass in backdoor. Wide open was Tia Justice. Oh, wow. 14-8 Monona Grove. Her teammate about to fall out of bounds on the near sideline just threw up that backdoor pass. And there's A. Striker with a layup on the left side. 14-10, so Beaver Dam was within 4 now as we approach the halfway point of the opening half. There's a pass intercepted by Kinsey. They were trying to go back to Justice, who was behind the defense, but Kinsey intercepted. Now a timeout, Beaver Dam. So this timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A 30-second timeout. Our game today brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Again, send me an email if you'd like, sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you. We know you're out there tuning in today. Those of you that couldn't be here in person, let us know. Donaldson inbounds for the Beavers to A. Striker. And we've got a whistle as the ball was out of bounds. Got away. Now, during the regular season, most of the time they have those curtains down at each end of the floor. But here in the last couple of games, they've decided to play with the curtains up. I think to here's it. Wilkie sidesteps the defender. 3-ball off the rim, no good. Offensive board for Donaldson. Beaver Dam gets a reload. But yeah, they want to do that on purpose, because of the playoffs coming up and some of the gyms they'll be playing in. Donaldson is fouled by Inda. So Abby Inda guilty of the foul. That's her second, team's fifth. Donaldson goes to the line where she's 71.4% on the season. And just like that, knocking down the first of two. Taya is averaging 12.7 a game, 3.7 rebounds a game. She's had a fine freshman season. And the second one off the rim, no. A rebound for Tortorisi. So it's a one-possession game, 14-11. There's A-Striker stripping Nelson, going in all alone. Layup is going to go for A-Striker. And we've got a one-point game, 14-13. And A-Striker just stripped another ball away. And now here is a pass. And a 3-ball's on the way. It is in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Tershman. Oh, my goodness. And here's a shot over the rim. And, oh, my gosh, is that Seattle out there that checked in, number 13? Are you kidding me? Here is Donaldson, and she puts it up and in. Donaldson with a layup. 15-14, just like that. Beaver Dam has a 1-point lead. And now we've got a whistle and a timeout. Monona Grove. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And is that a full or a 30? I didn't catch it there. Well, we'll keep it here. But it was a 30. We'll keep it here. Seattle is back, just like that. It caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it. But Ani Salatel, 5'11 junior, who's missed the entire season after tearing her ACL, she's out there. And, wow, it's great to see Seattle back. I mean, she was out there briefly. Now she's back on the bench. But, oh, my goodness. It took me by surprise. I didn't see her check in initially. All of a sudden, she's out there. And it's 15-14. Welcome back, Seattle. Even for a brief few moments. Here's a three at the other end. It is good. That's a 3-ball. And that was Taylor Moreau from downtown. 17-15. Silver Eagles lead by a deuce. Post feed right to Wilkie behind the defense. A-Striker with a beautiful feed. Wilkie with a bucket. We're tied at 17. 7:24 and counting left to go until intermission. And we're all even on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. A lot going on here. And there's a spin move. This is Danielle Becker, freshman out there now. Gives it to Nelson, and they feed Justice. Up top now is Justice. Trying to go off a screen set by Tortorisi. Down low on the right side, shoots over Wilkie and scores. Tia Justice making it 19-17 in favor of Monona Grove. Yeah, I'm wondering, did they they put Seattle in just for a few moments just to kind of test the waters a little bit? Wow. This is A-Striker. Now to Ashley, over to A-Striker again. Beaver Dam playing catch up top. They go around the horn. Kinsey for three. Off the rim, it's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Ashley grabbed it, underhanded it out, and as she did so, looks like a foul on the Silver Eagles. Stops the clock with 6:21 left to play until the break. That foul was on Becker, her first, team's sixth. Ashley on the baseline to my left to toss it in. Finds Wilkie, head and shoulder fake, and she scores. Great use of the head and shoulder fake 19-19, we're tied at again. 6:09 to go in the half. John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. This is the Badger East Conference Championship game. A rematch of last year's title game. These two teams have played some close games the last few times they've gotten together. And it would appear we're in store for another one today. Nelson to the left corner. There's Becker. Becker going to drive into the lane, puts one up. It is in and out. No good. Wilkie got the rebound. That was halfway down. It spit back out. Here is Donaldson into the lane. Donaldson circles the wagons, missed the layup with the left side, and the rebound for Justice. She feeds Nelson. Nelson brings it ahead. Underhands it. Tortorisi up to Justice, top of the bubble. Zarnecki guarding Justice, but she feeds Nelson. Ashley's working on her. Cross-court pass. Becker leaps to get that one. Now Becker trying to spin into the lane. Double team. Kicks it out. Dug out by Justice, and she's going to reset. Here's Justice driving down low. Shoots over Wilkie. Missed it high off the glass. Wilkie got the carom. And here come the Golden Beavers trying to untie the game. Donaldson, right side, up to Wilkie between the circles. She's going to take off inside the free throw line. Hesitation move down low. Shot is up off the glass and in. Gabby gives the Golden Beavers a 21-19 lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 4:35 and counting in the first half. Here's Nelson off a screen. Sends it out to Justice. Justice back into the lane off the hands of Tortorisi. Corralled it. Gave it right back to Justice. She's blocked by Wilkie. Ball going out of bounds. It should stay on that end, and it will because Wilkie was the last to touch it. We've got a whistle and just getting some personnel set here. Silver Eagles with possession, trailing by 2 here, 21-19. Moreau giving it to Nelson. Nelson, hesitation move, down low on the right. Ran into Jelka, out to the top of the key, a 3-ball, it's no good for Smith. Rebound for Maddie Kinsey. Kinsey over to Bella A. Stryker in front of the Monona Grove bench on the far sideline. One-handed bounce pass taken by Julka. Emma Julka back to Bella. Post feed, Wilkie, right side in the block, used the head and shoulder fake and scores again. Wilkie's up to 15 points. 23-19. Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We've got about 3.5 minutes left in the first stanza. Becker shot, it's going to go. Counted and one. Danielle Becker, the freshman, the hoop and the harm. And she's going to go to the line to try and complete the three-point play. Aspen Abel was guilty of the foul. And a free throw pending here for Becker. It is up. It is good. Right through. And just like that, we've got a one-point game. 23-22. Beaver Dam by 1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're down to 3:20 and counting left until the buzzer. Donaldson muscling in right side. Missed the layup. Got her own rebound. Putback is going to go for Taya Donaldson. 25-22. Beaver Dam extends the lead out to 3 with 3 minutes and change left to go in the half. And Inda in the lane. Up top, pass was tipped by Tortorisi right to Becker. Becker into a double team. And she might get a foul on Wilkie here. Let's see. That's exactly what they did. They got a foul on Gabby. Her first of the day, 5th team foul. Moreau will inbound on the baseline over to our right. Looking to get it in and finds Tortorisi up top on the left side. Now to Becker, top of the silo, 3-ball. Short, off the front of the rim. Offensive board, put back counted for Aubrey Smith. 25-24. Beaver Dam lead at 1, 2:38 and counting left in the half. This is Donaldson. Driving, left side, foul Becker. It's going to be 2 shots here for Taya Donaldson. Hey, got an email here watching from downtown Beaver Dam. Go Beavers from Sandy at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. And here is Donaldson's first free throw. It is good. Well, we see a lot of shots made from downtown, so it's appropriate, Sandy, that you're checking in from downtown Beaver Dam and our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Been a long-time partner of ours, and we appreciate that. Second free throw, off the rim, no good. sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to send an email, I'll get to another one here shortly. Here's a ball stolen. 2-on-1, the other way. A striker in for the layup off the steal. 28-24. Beaver Dam on top. 2:15 to go in the half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. There's a drive. Tortorisi and Gabby Wilkie going for the block. And I thought she had ball. I think the entire gym thought she had ball. And the locals don't like the call, understandably, but Tortorisi is going to the free throw line. So, yeah, well, it happens. And first free throw is good for Tortorisi. Yeah, Ninja, you were nodding too. I think everybody thought she had ball. One more for Tortorisi. It is good. 28-26. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 2. We have 2:05 and counting left until halftime. Jelka trying to split a double team. She traveled. Let's see. We got another email here. This one says, this email says, pull the shades down. Light reflecting on the floor, hard to see. I'm sorry, folks. There's nothing we can do about that. When we have day games here in this gym and it's sunny outside, that's what happens. There are no shades on those windows, and we do everything we can to try and adjust our camera, but there's nothing more we can do. We apologize for that. It's not so bad at night, but during the day it's a problem. There's a turnover. Sarnecki to Kinsey, throws it ahead. A-striker tries the 3-ball. Yes, Bella! And she raises her left hand after knocking down the 3. 31-26. High emotion here in this Badger East Conference title game. 93 seconds left. There's a ball knocked loose in the lane, stolen. A-striker up the near side. Pass was tipped, and it's still loose. Now a scramble. They got it to Zarnecki, who puts a shot up off the glass and scores. 33-26. Beaver Dam's up 7. 72 seconds left in the half. It's getting loud in here. There's Kinsey knocking a pass loose. It's still loose and going to be tracked down by Jolka in that far corner. Had it knocked out of her hands, and she's going to get by Moreau, and she's got to get it across. She will. Jolka to the left corner. A-striker going to drive up top now. Feeds Donaldson. 49 seconds and counting left in a wildly entertaining first half. Kinsey backing up a little bit, guarded by Tortorisi. Whips it to Donaldson inside the free throw line. Down low she goes. Shot is up. No, but a foul. I think they're going to get Moreau here. And Taya Donaldson will head to the charity stripe. 38.8 seconds left in this first half. And the first free throw is no good. Taya missed it a little bit short. Part 2 of our doubleheader here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN comes up tonight. The Beaver Dam boys hockey team hosting Cedarburg in a Division II playoff game. Donaldson's second free throw, no good off the rim. Rebound, Tortorisi. The pregame show starts at 7:15. The opening faceoff tonight, 7:30. Jolka with a foul in the backcourt. That hockey game tonight will be on both Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Wade Bates is going to have the play-by-play of that one. Ninja, you're doing double duty tonight. Kyra, she's doing double duty. Apparently they're throwing me a bone here. They're going to give me the night off, but maybe I'll come over and watch a little bit of that game. Anyways, it's going to be Abigail Inda, the junior, going to the free throw line to shoot a bonus, and the front end of the bonus is good. .33-27. Second free throw. That's good as well. Inda gets them both, 33-28. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 5, 33 seconds to go in the first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Kinsey behind the back dribble, going to bring it across the midcourt stripe, trying to get away from Nelson. 22 seconds left in the half. Bounce pass, A-Striker open for a right corner three. It's short, rebound, and that's Nelson. 15 seconds left. Nelson driving, sidesteps Kinsey and shoots. No, she traveled as she tried to sidestep Kinsey. Kind of threw up a prayer as she was going out of bounds. Beaver Dam gets it back. 12.3 seconds left in the half. And this is Kinsey to inbound. Kinsey looking to get it in and finds A-Striker. 10 seconds. Bella, bounce pass ahead to Donaldson. 6 seconds. Donaldson, 3 seconds. 2, 1. Pass is knocked out of bounds by Nelson. I don't think Donaldson quite knew how much time was left. Anyways, that's the end of the first half of play here at the Fieldhouse. Whoa, what an entertaining first 18 minutes. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard at the half, it is Beaver Dam 33 and Monona Grove 28. Stay with us. Our halftime report comes up in 4 minutes. We're back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Big Core Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under $40,000 and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Shop Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
We have reached halftime of the Badger East Conference Championship game, and at the break on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is Beaver Dam 33, Monona Grove 28. Our game today brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District is one of the largest employers in the region. Their compensation and benefit packages are among the most competitive in the area. If you have a passion for serving children or know someone who does, please consider applying to be a part of a great team that works together in common purpose on behalf of our kids and our community. Let's run down the first half scoring for you, starting with Beaver Dam. They were led in the first half by Gabby Wilkie. As a matter of fact, she leads all scorers in the game. 15 points for Gabby, the South Dakota commit, including a pair of threes. Bella Astreicher was also in double figures. She had 10, including 1 from downtown. 6 points for Taya Donaldson, and Riley Zarnecki with 2 in the first half. On the Silver Eagles side of the ledger, they were led in the first half by Tia Justice. She had 7, including 1 from downtown. Carson Nelson had 6 for Monona Grove. Brooklyn Tortorisi, 5 points for MG. It was Taylor Moreau knocking down a 3, so she finished the half with 3. Danielle Becker also with 3 for the Silver Eagles. Aubrey Smith and Abigail Inda with 2 points each for MG. So a 5-point game at the break. Beaver Dam 33, Monona Grove 28. Again, you can send me an email during the broadcast, sports@dailydodge.com. I got one here that says, just got home from UWM watching Riley Zarnecki's brother run track. And we're trying to catch up. They say sending winning vibes to the Golden Beavers. A shout out to Riley number 3 from Al and Diane Zarnecki. Diane, Al, thank you very much for checking in. We're back in 3 minutes. We'll take a 3-minute break. Back after this, Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
All right, getting the second half underway here inside the field house. For those of you on the radio, Beaver Dam in the second half goes left to right as I see it. Monona Grove right to left across your radio dial. Beaver Dam inbounding to start the second half. Leading by 5 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Mike Tronson with you for Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Justin Wilski, Kyra Wilski helping me out today. Ember and Toaster here on site as well. 3-ball Donaldson to start the second half. She's up to 9 points. 36-28. The lead is up to 8 for Beaver Dam, opening 30-some-odd seconds of the second half. Wildly entertaining first 18 minutes today. Beaver Dam in a 2-3 zone here. This is Carson Nelson out near the center circle. And now they work it to Justice. Turnaround jumper at the free throw line. Off the back iron. It's no good. And Wilkie, the defensive board, and flips it over to Maddie Kinsey. Kinsey right back into the front court. Picked up by Nelson near the timeline. Bounce pass, gives it to Donaldson. Wilkie out to the left side for Kinsey again in three-point land over by her own bench. Now Donaldson giving it to A Striker out high on the right. Bounce pass up to the big B and D at the center of the floor. There's Kinsey to Zarnecki. Now Donaldson left side. Right back the other way again. They're just playing catch. Man defense here for Monona Grove. A Striker, post feed, left side. Wilkie corrals it. Going baseline, making a move towards the basket. Missed the shot. Rebound was tipped over to the corner and grabbed by the Silver Eagles. And Moreau will trot it ahead. Not quite 2 minutes into the second half. This is Nelson with a hesitation move going right side. Blocked by Kinsey, and the ball went right to Wilkie, who gave it back to Maddie Kinsey. So Kinsey looking right side for A Striker. Wilkie now playing catch with Bella. And now they feed Kinsey again. Kinsey, lob into the lane. Oh, intercepted. Was intended for Donaldson. Picked off by Moreau. She's going to let traffic go by and try and set something up for the Silver Eagles, who are down by 8, 36-28 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. This is Inda working right side against Kinsey. Missed the shot off the glass. Wilkie's got another rebound. Wilkie is just a rebounding machine. Among other things she does well. This is Donaldson. And there's the aforementioned Gabby Wilkie up to the top of the key. Open for three, A-striker. Bullseye! A-striker makes it 39-28. Now Moreau for three at the other end, and she buries it from the right corner. That's her second triple. 39-31. Golden Beavers lead is down to 8. It was briefly at 11. Now it's at 8. 14:38 to go in the ball game. The Badger East Conference title's on the line. And Wilkie's pass to Kinsey, out to Donaldson, top of the key for a three. It's high off the back iron, no good. And a scramble for the rebound. We are going the other way. Well, if you're just joining us in the first half today, I had to do a double take when it happened. But we saw the return of Seattle. I'm talking about Ani Salatel. She came in briefly and played just a few seconds of action. But again, she's missed the entire season up to this point after tearing her ACL. It was great to see her just very briefly. That must have been on purpose. They were testing the waters a little bit. Here is Tortorisi at the other end. High off the glass, she scores on the left side. Brooklyn Tortorisi, 7 points today. And just like that, back to a 6-point game, 39-33, Beaver Dam on top. I honestly, I did a double take when it happened, and so did Ninja. He's like, no, it can't be right. But she did come out there and play just for a few moments. And I was told by family before the game she wasn't going to play. Well, maybe that was on purpose. Maybe they wanted it to be a surprise. I don't know. Tim Chase has been talking about that off the record with me for the last several weeks, that she might be coming back soon. But until you actually see it live, there's a pass intercepted. So here come the Silver Eagles, and Tortorisi for three in the left corner. Off the rim, it's no good. Rebound tipped to Ashley. Justice had it momentarily, but tipped it accidentally to Ashley. Now Donaldson takes the feed, goes in for two. Missed it because she got fouled. That's why she missed it. And Donaldson's going to the free throw line. 13-17 remaining in the ball game. And the foul was on Tortorisi. That was her first. And the first free throw is good for Donaldson. Team fouls are even up at one apiece here in the second half. 40-33. Second free throw, yes. Donaldson gets that one as well. 11 points in the game for Natea Donaldson. 41-33, back to an 8-point Beaver Dam lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're just about 5 minutes in to the second half. Don't go anywhere. This one going to be going right down to the wire, it would appear. Beaver Dam's up 8 right now, but Monona Grove, they're not going to go away. Oh, look at that. It's an and one opportunity for Inda. Abby Inda will have a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul was on Zarnecki. She picked up her third. And now Kinsey's going to come in. Riley's going to sit down with those 3 fouls. Inda to shoot one. And it is no good off the rim. Rebound for Taya Donaldson. 12:49 remaining. 41-35. Beaver Dam with a 6-point lead and possession. Beaver Dam is trying to win conference title number 13 in a row. There is a shot up off the rim for A-striker. Rebound for Inda. And a whistle. Yeah, I mean, technically, it would be 13 since 2010. There was the COVID year where they didn't have an official conference champion that was crowned that year. But this would be number 13, officially number 13 for the Golden Beavers since 2010 if they win the game. There's a floater up, no good for Inda. Wilkie the rebound. Again, I said it on the pregame. That's just a mind-boggling number. The over a decade of dominance. There's a 3-ball. It's no good for Kinsey. A-striker the offensive rebound as she took it away from Justice. Approaching the 12-minute mark and counting of the second half. Kinsey directing traffic. Giving it to Donaldson high on the right. Now to the sideline for Gabby Wilkie. Inda's guarding her closely. Back up to Ashley, over to Donaldson. She's going to go baseline. Got past the defender. High off the glass. Donaldson scores. 13 points in the game for Taya. 43-35. Beaver Dam by 8 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. This is Tershman. Over to the right side, into whipped it cross court and threw it out of bounds, trying to feed Moreau. And just getting some subs in here for Coach Bree Murphy and Monona Grove. Ashley brings it ahead. Being guarded by Tershman all the way. Now Wilkie, deep three, yes! Gabby Wilkie from the parking lot. She's up to 18 points, and it's 46-35. Beaver Dam leading on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 11:03 to go in the game. Tortorisi, left corner, sends it up for Moreau. Now Tershman, right back to the left side. Tortorisi into the block, and Smith, and she got fouled. Aubrey Smith going up for a shot. Wilkie was there defensively, but Wilkie will get called for a foul. So that's the fourth foul of the half on the Golden Beavers. Smith at the line. And if I'm looking at that, that's the fourth foul on Wilkie. And the first free throw is good for Smith. Yeah, Wilkie's going to have to sit down, and that was something that I think that was Dan Hallman that mentioned that to me before the game today. We were talking. He said, "Yep, got to keep Wilkie out of foul trouble," and because she's a difference maker is what he said. And the second free throw for Smith is nothing but net. 46-37, timeout on the floor. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Big Core Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under $40,000, and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
We are back to live action. Beaver Dam with the ball after the timeout, leading 46-37 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Clock running, 10:32 and counting left in the game. To the winner of this one goes the Badger East Conference Championship. Last year, Beaver Dam beat Monona Grove in this same game by 4 down at MG. Backdoor pass. Kinsey with a head and shoulder fake, got Tortorisi in the air, and she lays it up and in. Kinsey, her first bucket, now a bucket at the other end for 3. Taylor Moreau with her third triple. 48-40 is the score. I hadn't even looked up from my stat sheet from Kinsey's basket. Moreau was already scoring at the other end. It's incredible the pace they play with. 48-40, Beaver Dam with possession and the 8-point lead. Down to 9:44 left in the game. These two teams went to overtime on January 19th when they played at MG. Silver Eagles winning that game. Ashley, great pass to a cutting A striker, and she goes in for a layup on the left side. Beautiful pass. Ashley found the cutting A striker, 50-40, and there's a ball knocked loose. A striker then got tripped up as she started to go the other way, and she's helped up by her teammate. She's going to be all right. The foul was called on, this is going to go on Smith, her second. Team's second here in the half. We're down to 9:15 remaining. What a great way to start our high school sports doubleheader today here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Tonight we've got boys playoff hockey for you. Beaver Dam boys hockey team tonight entertains Cedarburg over at the Family Center across the street. Wade Bates will have play-by-play, 7:15 for the John Deere pregame show. The puck drops at 7:30. Floater on the baseline, missed short by A-Striker. Put back, no good for Donaldson, and rebound was knocked out of bounds by a Silver Eagles defender. Julka's going to inbound. Nope, beg your pardon. It's going to be Kinsey. Tia Justice returning to the floor for Monona Grove. All right, Kinsey on the baseline. Over to our right. Gets it in. Donaldson bobbled it, but she's able to corral it. A-Striker set a screen. Now over to Julka, high on the right. Cross-court feed. Kinsey out to the left elbow. There's Bella again. A-Striker going baseline, floats one up. There's a whistle. Wait a minute. The basket, they're waving off the basket. And they called a foul on Moreau, which would be her second, team's third. 8:47 remaining. Beaver Dam's up 10, 50-40. A-Striker, another screen. Donaldson to the top of the key. Still on the dribble. Into the lane. Through traffic. Missed the layup. Short. And here comes Moreau. Leaves it off. Now here's a three on the way. It is no good. Rebound out of bounds. That was Becker that launched that shot. And it's going to go back to Beaver Dam as the ball went out of bounds. Another email here to get to. It says, Brett and Jody, the Rechecks, enjoying the broadcast from the lodge. Thanks to all the staff and the sponsors for making this happen. Everyone's efforts are greatly appreciated. As the ball's knocked loose out of Ashley's hand, stolen by Inda to Tortorisi. Spins, puts a shot up. Hook shot is no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. We're going the other way. Go Beavers from Brett and Jody Recheck. Thank you very much. As always, Brett and Jody, I really appreciate and value your friendship. Thank you so much. All right, 8 minutes and change left. I've got another email to get to here in a moment. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to sneak one in before the end of the game. And we're down to the final 8 minutes or so. 50-40. Beaver Dam by 10 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. A-Striker up near the timeline. Over to Julka. Giving it now to Kinsey, and she feeds Ashley. Ashley guarded by Becker. Julka. Sarnecki trying to set a screen. Julka goes left side, found a seam. Layup! No, but she got fouled. As she turned on the afterburners, there was a seam there. And Emma Julka will head to the free throw line. Inda picked up her third foul. Team fouls are now even at 4 apiece. First free throw for Julka is good. This email says, checking in from the beautiful Northwoods, go Golden Beavers. It says, that's all I have to say. I don't want to take my eyes off the game to send an email. That is from Marland and Barbara Sherman checking in tonight. Julka. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Ashley. Blocked, though, by Tortorisi on the putback. Here come the Silver Eagles. So the Shermans checking in. Thank you very much for the email. Again, here's a turnover. Now Ashley back the other way. (51-40). Beaver Dam by 11 on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 7 minutes and change left in the Badger East Conference Championship game. Monona Grove had the lead earlier in the game in the first half, but Beaver Dam has been in control since the mid to latter stages of the first half. And really, things started going Beaver Dam's way when they cranked up the defensive intensity. They started forcing turnovers. We have a timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So it's a 30-second timeout, I believe. Yes, 30 seconds. We'll keep it here. Again, boys hockey Coming up tonight, part 2 of our doubleheader today with the Beaver Dam boys hockey team fresh off its first ever conference championship. Now opening WIAA playoff action tonight at home against Cedarburg. That game was postponed from Thursday. And we'll have it for you on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. The puck drops at 7:30 tonight. John Deere pregame show starts around 7:15. So after this one, we are far from done for the day, as we've got playoff hockey. A nice 1-2 punch here today, a doubleheader. All right, Beaver Dam inbounding. Kinsey trying to get it in, better get it in quick, and she does. As she gets it to Ashley. 6:47 and counting left in this one. Can Beaver Dam hang on? They're up by 11. Looking for conference title number 13 since 2010. Great pass, Jalka Donaldson on the left side scores, and you talk about a thread the needle by Jalka to get it to her. 53-40. That was gorgeous. And we've got a foul on the Golden Beavers at the other end. This foul, the 5th on the Golden Beavers. Ashley picked it up. That's her first. She gets a nice hand as she heads towards the bench. Bounce pass in toward Arisi. Off the glass. Too strong. Donaldson the rebound on the weak side. Down to 6:22 to go. This is Kinsey. Bounce pass. Jalka high on the right. Zarnecki watches her go by from near the free throw line. Jalka coming back to the near side. Finds Donaldson in front of the Beaver Dam student section. There is Donaldson trying to go right baseline. Underneath the basket. Spins. Puts it off the glass and scores as she falls down. And they called a foul. What a move by Taya Donaldson. And she definitely earned that trip to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. Boy, the Beaver Dam bench was going crazy over that. That was just a great individual effort. Or no free throw apparently. Okay. All right. But it's still 55-40. Beaver Dam still gets the ball. And this is Zarnecki giving it to Jalka. Here is Jalka, right side. Missed the layup, and ball out of bounds. Zarnecki was unable to save it. 5:46 to go in this one. This is a floater in the lane, no good for Inda. Rebound for Taya. Donaldson double teamed in the backcourt, trying to find some help. Gets it to Jalka. She'll bring it across. Jalka lets traffic go by. Now gives it to Kinsey. Kinsey directing traffic. Beaver Dam's up 15. 55-40 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're down to 5:18 left. There's a great pass. Kinsey, left doorstep. The high-low game to perfection. They found Kinsey down there. Timeout called by Monona Grove. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We are back in 1 minute. We'll take a 1 minute break. Back after this. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262. In Mayville at 920-387-2400 or visit online at qbslaw.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
And as we come back to live action, Beaver Dam forces another turnover. A striker, coast to coast for the layup. Bella A. Striker 17 points. The lead is 19, and there's another turnover. Kinsey came away with it. Zarnecki back to Kinsey and floats it ahead to Julka. 4:40 and counting left in the game. Beaver Dam now up by 19. And they have just had, there's a ball tipped out of bounds by Monona Grove. So Beaver Dam in this second half has outscored Monona Grove 26-12. They had a 5-point lead at the break, and now that lead is 19. This is Julka. Pass was tipped into the backcourt, I believe. Let's see. Nope, I guess not. That's an over and back. I wasn't quite sure if Moreau touched it or not, and as soon as it was grabbed by Kinsey, they blew the whistle, so that gave me my answer right there. 4:12 left. Here's Tortorisi. To Inda, Smith at the free throw line, out to Moreau, back into the lane, intended for Becker, and there's a whistle. There was contact. And stop things with 4:01 left to go in the Badger East Conference Championship game. Mike Tronson alongside my videographer and engineer Justin Wilski. He's assisted by Toast and Ember, and of course back at the 1430 ESPN studios is Kyra Wilski, punching all the right buttons on the board so we get this on the radio. This is Becker, hassled up at the top of the key. Giving it to Moreau, 3:49 left, and pass. Look out, that's going to be a foul on Bella. A striker wanted to deny that pass to Nelson and start going the other way, and she got body. So for Bella, that's her second personal. It's also the 7th team foul of the half. And so it's a bonus situation for Nelson and the Silver Eagles. Carly Lappin exits and Kinsey returns. First free throw's up and good for Nelson. Now, what a defensive effort here by Beaver Dam, especially in this second half today. 59-41, and the second free throw's no good for Nelson. Box out and rebound for Kinsey. I mean, Monona Grove had the lead early in this one, but Beaver Dam, as I mentioned, they cranked up that defensive intensity. And that's when they got back into this and actually took the lead. They were ahead by 5 at the break, and they have been just outstanding defensively here in the second half. Julka, another great pass, weak side. Kinsey couldn't get a shot up, but she gets it out to Taya, and Donaldson will now get it over to a striker, working the left side by her bench there. Through traffic, split a double team, missed the layup. Julka the offensive board on the weak side. With 3:12 to go, Beaver Dam's up 59-41 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. As we wind down the Badger East Conference Championship game. Of course, this format, we've talked about this this year and last year. The format that they've used the last 2 years is going away next season. There's a pass to a striker. Next year, the Badger, it's not going to be a Badger East and Badger West next year. It's going to be a Badger Large and a Badger Small. Beaver Dam will be in the Badger Large. It'll basically, essentially, here's a whistle. It's basically essentially going to be the same conference they're in now, but instead of, I think they're swapping out Stoughton in Oregon is going to come in, and Stoughton will go to the Badger Small. And then next year, there's not going to be pods. You're just going to have an 8-team conference. You play everybody twice, home and away, and there's not going to be a conference title game like there is here. The team with the best record after everybody plays everybody else is going to win the conference. And I know the coaches didn't like this format. They tried it, give them credit. They tried it, but they're going to go back to a more traditional format next year. As we have a whistle and a foul with 2:24 to go. I think the biggest thing they didn't like about this format is that it's a one-game winner-take-all for a conference title. In conference titles, most people feel that should be based on an entire season of work and not just one game. And there is a free throw, no good for a striker. Rebound for the Silver Eagles. You know, your conference title in most situations is, you know, based on your season's body of work, not just one game. Now, granted, you have to win a lot of games to get to this point. Here's a floater up and in. Nelson there. But that's what's going to happen next year. Clock ticking with 2 minutes to go in this one. 59-43. Beaver Dam leads Monona Grove on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And this is a hesitation move. Now a baseline drive. Floater, and Bella A. Striker gets another one. 19 points today for Bella. 61-43. There's a floater at the other end. That's off the rim. No good for Nelson. Donaldson had the rebound, then got fouled by Carson Nelson. Donaldson down on her knees, but she slowly getting back up. And looks like just walking a little gingerly here. Uh-oh. She's limping a little bit. Okay, and that's not good, as they're going to help Donaldson over to the bench area. She was slow to get up, and okay, he's just trying to walk it off here a little bit. Let's hope that's not too serious. Minute 39 remaining. And Gabby Wilkie is standing at the free throw line. Both teams in the bonus here with under 2 minutes to go. Front end of the bonus, no good. Zarnecki tried to get the rebound. It went out of bounds, and they say last touch by Tortorisi. She was also fighting for that loose change. So Shea Marie Ashley will inbound. Checking in Delaney Bracken, the senior, coming back on. Tortorisi will head to the bench. Brooklyn Holt has come in for Beaver Dam, 6-foot junior. And are we set now? I think we are. Inbounds pass, Bracken knocked it out. It was intended for Holt coming in on that left side. Aspinable would also come back on for Beaver Dam. Tershman back out there for Monona Grove. Ashley fires it in. There's a striker. 90 seconds to go. Abel. Over to Ashley. Beaver Dam, they can just play catch, and there's a foul. Ashley got fouled by Nelson. That's her third of the day. And now A Striker getting a big hand as she checks out. And checking in, Mackenzie Gritzmacher, the 5'7" junior. Now Riley Zarnecki coming out. As Ellen Poles has also checked in, 5'6" senior. Ashley at the line. And misses the free throw. Rebound for Bracken. Here's a three at the other end. It is too strong for Sophia Lee. She had just checked in. And on her knees, getting the rebound, Cora Glenn. So it's a reload here for the Silver Eagles. There's a shot up, and it's off the rim. No good for Bracken. Defensive board Abel. 1 minute to go. Beaver Dam 61, Monona Grove 43. And we wind down the final few seconds of this one. This is Gritzmacher giving it to Abel. Little head fake on the left side, out to Gritzmacher again. She drives inside the ball and then it's stripped. And taken away. Here comes Lee. Sophia Lee's pass to the right side. 3 ball. It is short for Glenn. Rebound Gritzmacher. Half a minute to go. And Beaver Dam getting ready to celebrate as Ashley with an off-balance shot. Missed it on the right baseline. Rebound for the Silver Eagles. 15 seconds left. Now down to 10 seconds. And you hear the applause in the background. 4 seconds. 2, 1, 3 at the horn, no good. And there is lucky number 13 for Beaver Dam. They win the Badger East Conference Championship game again, knocking off Monona Grove 61-43. Congratulations to the Golden Beavers. Conference title number 13 since 2010. Remarkable. Absolutely mind-boggling. It's been well over a decade of dominance for Beaver Dam, starting in the old Wisconsin Little 10, continuing here in the Badger Conference. And this was an impressive win, to say the least, knocking off this really, really good Monona Grove team this afternoon. Now Tim Chase addressing the crowd.
I have utmost respect for Monona Grove. The way this conference is set up was wrong this year. You guys should also be champions. I am bringing up the conference meeting, and you guys should have been co-champs. We have the same record in 20 years. It's going to look exactly the same, and I hope everybody supports us on that. But for tonight,
That's Tim Chase addressing the crowd, and wasn't I just talking about that towards the end of the broadcast, the conference, the way it was set up and the format, and now look at the team celebrating out there. But hey, that's a classy thing for Tim Chase to do, to commend Monona Grove the way he did. And again, it was they tried this experiment the last couple of years, and sometimes you do that, but a lot of people weren't real happy with it, namely the coaches, and that's pretty classy for Tim Chase to say that. All right, let's do this. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back for the John Deere postgame show. Right after this, we'll take a 3-minute break. Back in 3 minutes, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Big Core Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under $40,000, and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And welcome into our John Deere postgame show, brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. Final score in the Badger East Conference Championship game: Beaver Dam defeats Monona Grove 61-43. I'm joined up here at the broadcast area by Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, congratulations to you and your players, your staff, on another conference title. And I tell you what, I've got to start off right away by just saying to you, directly to your face, how that was a really classy gesture with the nice little speech you made there at the end of the game towards Monona Grove there. I really thought that was very nice.
Well, I've been pretty strongly, objecting to what we are doing currently, and I didn't think it was right. 20 years from now, people are going to look at the records and see Monona Grove had one loss. Why aren't they conference champs? And it didn't. I just didn't feel like it made a lot of sense. I am so proud of our kids, and they deserve it. But at the same time, I believe in fairness, and I believe Monona Grove deserves their due as well.
Well, again, congratulations on yet another conference title, number 13 since 2010. You and I were just talking off the air. We're watching the players cut down the nets. It just doesn't get old, does it?
Every year it's special, and when I keep on doing this, I want every group to have these moments. So it's this every group is special to me, and I really want them to have these kind of moments because it lets them know their hard work is well worth it. And this group's overcome a lot this year with a lot of different things, and for them to get this moment means a lot.
Well, let's talk about the game itself. Obviously, they had the lead early in this one, and you guys, when you really started to get things going, it was again very noticeable. You ramped up the defensive intensity. You started forcing turnovers, getting tipping passes, and that's really worked. Midway through the first half, I thought you really got going there.
Well, I loved our kids today because I thought they just kept on competing. They didn't worry about score. Down there, we got up 11-0 right away.
Yeah.
You got to play the whole game. And I thought our kids battled well in the first half. Second half, I thought we played great as well. Switched up defenses enough. Gabby was in foul trouble, and we were able to really run some successful offense. Offense we have not been working on a ton because usually Gabby's in a lot when we're running those offenses, and the kids executed very, very well.
In big games, you need your big-time players to step up, and they all did that today. Gabby was outstanding. I mean, I have her for 18 points. Yeah, she was in foul trouble, but, blocks and she's a rebounding machine. Great job by Bella A. Stryker again today, 19 points. Taya Donaldson, she's had a heck of a freshman year, 17 points. Again, your big-time players need to step up in big situations. They did that today.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of kids that have a lot of heart about basketball. We have kids that passion and put in the time and effort, so many of them, and I'm so proud of this group right now. I really am, because it was not easy this year for a lot of reasons. But we just kept on believing. They came and worked. They had a lot of trust in our coaching staff, and it's nice to be able to have a moment like this now.
You're getting a little emotional here, I see. And
well,
I tell you,
yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. I mean, what this means.
Well, we all put a lot of time and effort into this. All the kids do. The parents are very supportive. Our coaching staff puts a lot into this, and you want them to have that feeling of having success. When you do something and you put your heart and soul into it, you want to have that, and it doesn't always happen. And we've had a few times this year when we were down there the first time where we had to kind of deal with the defeat, and hopefully you'll learn from it and get better. And I feel like we have since that first time we played them.
You told me before the game, we were chatting, of course, and you felt that that the team was trending in the right direction. That you're confident, pretty confident that the schedule you played this year has prepared you for hopefully some big things here down in the playoffs.
Yeah, I feel like we've done a lot of things right. Like I said, it's been juggling act at times this year, but all you can do is come to practice. Who can practice, and let's work at it. And I thought our kids have had that attitude all year. We're not perfect. We still got things we got to work on, and we'll walk into the gym on Monday and get better at a lot of things. And it's one of those things that it's just for us, like I said, the effort we've put in this week and all the weeks through the season just means a lot to have this moment that we're seeing right now.
Well, and there was a very special moment in the first half tonight, and I did a double take because I wasn't ready for it, but it was great to see, even if it was briefly, it was great to see the return of Ani Salatel. I call her Seattle. That's my nickname for her. And she was back out there for the first time in a long time, and I tell you what, that was just a neat thing to see.
Yeah, she's looked great in practice. So was cleared for contact at the beginning of this week. She's been doing a lot of non-contact stuff the last month. She's been shooting since the beginning of the season. She's an amazing player. Ani's done so much for our program. Is such a special kid in so many ways. She exemplifies Beaver Dam basketball and everything she possibly does. And to see her back, getting back this week, and she looked good in practice. I wouldn't put out there in a championship game unless I thought she could help us. And she got a rebound down here, I believe, for us in those moments. And she's a player. We get her another week here. Hopefully we can get some more out of her next week because she's been looking great in practice.
Well, you'll have a few days to get ready because your playoff opener is next Friday. And so I tell you what, this is a great feeling to go, I would imagine, to take into the postseason.
Yeah, it's special. I mean, it is. This would have been a tough one for us to not get this one today. Like I said, the kids are putting a lot of heart and soul into this, and it means a lot to them. And it hurts when things don't go well when you put a lot of effort into it. And our kids have, and like I said, they can enjoy this moment. And tomorrow we'll probably start getting ready for tournament a little bit, and we'll come back Monday. And hey, it's a new season. It's season 5 for us now. But season 4 was a success, Badger Conference.
Well, congratulations again. I don't want to keep you too long. I want you to go down and enjoy this moment
with your
team.
We haven't got to the coaching
staff
yet,
no, we'll swing the camera around here in a second. Yeah. But it's just I'm watching these girls and the smiles on their faces, and like you said, it's the validation of all the work that they do, that you and your coaching staff does. It's just all smiles right now, and that's pretty neat to see.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I can't say enough about our kids. I didn't want to take away the moment for them, what I said after the game, but I feel very strongly about the success of our team. But like I said, I still have empathy for the way things are done on the other side. But most of all today, I'm extremely proud of this group of kids right here.
Well, and you should be. And congratulations to you and the entire staff and the players on yet another one here. I'm losing count, Tim. But I mean, it's a testament. Again, it's a testament not only to the job that you and your staff have done, but to all the great players over. Because obviously these players went around in 2010, and you've had so many great players continually come through the program that have just maintained that level of excellence.
Well, what I think is really cool about this group, they are all homegrown kids. They've all grown up in Beaver Dam, all playing youth basketball from a very, very young age. So it's really cool to watch them come up 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, and I see our younger kids still playing, and I'm getting a little older now, but it sure is fun watching our kids compete every year.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for stopping up here, Tim. I really appreciate it, and give my best to everybody. We'll see you in the postseason.
Sounds good. We'll see you Friday.
All right, sounds good. We'll be here.
Thanks, guys.
All right, that is Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the John Deere postgame show. Maybe, Ninja, we can swing the camera around to the court there and get some of the video of the net being cut down there if we can. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you work too hard there. But, yeah, now Dan Hallman going up there on the ladder. I saw you taking video on your phone there, Justin, so we're going to – so even during the interview, you're working all the time. You're never stopping. As we're watching the net being cut down on the video side of things, let's run down the final individual scoring for victorious Beaver Dam as they finished the regular season 21-3. They were paced by Bella A. Stryker, 19 points for Bella, including a couple of threes. Gabby Wilkie with 18 points. She had 3 from downtown. And Natea Donaldson with 17. And she had 1 from beyond the arc. So 3 players in double figures for Beaver Dam as Tim Chase now heading up the ladder. Also for the Golden Beavers, it was Maddie Kinsey with 4. Riley Zarnecki, 2 points today. Emma Jalka chipped in a free throw. She finished the game with 1. See, I don't know if we can pick up what Tim is saying. He's addressing the team there, and not sure if you're able to hear that in the background. Thanking the parents right now. little hard to pick up. We apologize if it's a little hard to hear, but he's not on a microphone. He's very emotional here. As Tim continues to address the team and the fans, the parents. Looking at the Monona Grove side of the ledger, it was a couple of players leading the way. Carson Nelson and Taylor Moreau, 9 points each for Monona Grove in this game. 7 points for Brooklyn Tortorisi, another 7 for Tia Justice. Aubrey Smith and Abby Inda, as the net is officially cut down. There you hear the cheer. Tim Chase holding up the net. 4 points for Aubrey Smith and Abby Inda, and Danielle Becker rounding out the scoring for Monona Grove with 3. This was a 5-point game at the break as the players going out to center court now to have their picture taken as conference champs. A 5-point game at the break today. It was 33-28 Beaver Dam at halftime, so very close game. But in the second half, Beaver Dam outscored Monona Grove 28-15. And they win this one 61-43. That's your final on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And this is our John Deere postgame show. Part 2 of our doubleheader comes up a little bit later on here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Later tonight, boys playoff hockey as the Beaver Dam boys hockey team will host Cedarburg at the Family Center. Coverage beginning at 7:15 with our John Deere pregame show. The opening faceoff at 7:30. Join Wade Bates for the call on that one on Daily Dodge TV and also 1430 ESPN. All the fans, the parents out there right now getting their photos of the Beaver Dam girls. They are conference champs. Let's take a quick break. 2-minute break. We're back to wrap it up in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
What's in your kids' lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Shop the pig!
Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.
We continue our John Deere postgame show. Beaver Dam a winner in the Badger East Conference Championship game today. Golden Beavers 61, Monona Grove 43 on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Congratulations to both teams on outstanding regular seasons. Monona Grove finishes 19-4 and Beaver Dam 21-3. Both these teams move on for postseason play now, and the regionals open this coming Tuesday night, but both of these teams get a bye in the first round of the WIAA Division II playoffs. Beaver Dam's first game will be a regional semifinal here at the Fieldhouse. That'll be next week, Friday night, versus either Milwaukee Madison or Nicolay. Meanwhile, Monona Grove has a home game next Friday, and that will be against either Mount Horeb or Milton. As I mentioned, our next broadcast is part 2 of our doubleheader, the hockey game coming up tonight. Hope you'll stay tuned for that later on. Beaver Dam boys hockey going against Cedarburg in the Division II playoffs. 7:15 pregame, 7:30 for the puck drop. That is going to wrap things up here. Wow, what a game! What an afternoon, an emotional afternoon. And I mean, Tim Chase, you saw the emotion. If you're watching the video stream, you saw the emotion that Tim Chase was showing, and some tears in his eyes. And, it just gives you an idea what it really, really means. And, wow, that was it even caught me by a little surprise, but I get where it's coming from. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Let's thank our sponsors one last time. Our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. 61-43 your final. Beaver Dam girls are conference champs again. 13, lucky number 13, as they claim their 13th title since 2010. That'll do it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Want to thank Justin Wilski, a.k.a. The Ninja, my videographer and engineer, and Kyra Wilski for engineering things on the radio side. Appreciate all your good work. For the crew, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from the high school fieldhouse, and we'll talk to you again later tonight from the Family Center. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Sports presentation.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.